Hello viewers, welcome to another brand new episode of our English classroom. Here I am Pramod and I would like to welcome all of you to my channel. And in this channel you will get several videos on grammatical topics along with some vocabulary materials and also how to develop your presentation skill. You will also get those videos as well. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the latest updates. Well, I have already started a new series on tense and today is the second part of present indefinite tense, and in this video we're going to discuss about how to create negative expression by using present indefinite tense. And remember one thing, that whenever you learn a new tense, you need to remember, you need to learn maximum 5 or 4 structures: 1 affirmative, 2 negative, 3 interrogative, and number 4 passive. Yes, sometimes the students skip the passive structure of making a sentence with a specific tense, but don't make this mistake, because whenever you are learning tense, you need to keep in mind that sentences can be written either in active pattern or in passive pattern. So both of them are equally important. So let's get started with the new video. Well, you can see that when you should use present indefinite tense to form a negative sentence. Well, usually when we are talking about any action that is not done, or generally it is not done, or it should not be done, or it's a forbidden activity that people do not perform. Okay, so this type of activities, or most specifically the rituals that some religion or within some society that do not perform, if you want to express this type of sentences, or if you want to make these sorts of expression, you need to use negative sentence, and the tense should be go with present indefinite tense. So I have written something over here, that action not done as a regular basis, or regularly you don't perform that activity. Generally does not happen, like some activities or some work usually does not happen by a specific group of people. So you can also use the present tense, simple present tense or simple present tense to form this type of expressions. Any common forbid or usually does not occur activities, or something which is not true. So if you want to express them, you must use, or you can use, this present indefinite tense negative structure, and the pattern goes like this: subject plus do or does, then not plus verb, then object. And here I would like to write another structure, that is subject plus be verb plus not plus extension, and another structure subject plus have verbs, then not plus extension. So these two structures are also belongs to our present indefinite tense negative structure. So let me check whether the frame is allowing me that these structures are there. I'm sorry to say that the frame doesn't allow me to bring those structure. Now it is absolutely correct. So absolutely sorry for such a mistake. So here you can see at the bottom of the whiteboard I have written 2 more structures. One subject plus be plus not plus extension, the other is subject plus have verb plus not plus extension. Remember, here you can use another adverb no that can replace not, but it has some rules and regulation. I will try my best to discuss those things within this video. Well, look, so whenever you are using this structure, do not or does not, remember that should go with any action. That means you are talking about an action or activity that you perform, but now you are talking that you don't perform. So in that situation we use do not or does not structures. For example, Krishok Mach dhore na. So thora, that English is catch, so it's an action. So we are talking about a general statement that farmers, their job is to produce crop but not catching fish. So that's the reason this sentence will go for the present indefinite tense negative sentence. So the sentence is a farmer is the subject and it's third person singular, so does not catch fish. So do does belongs to the category of your subject person. Like if we are dealing with a third person singular subject, we use does, but if we are dealing about first, second or any plural subject, we will apply do not. Okay, so this is the trick. Okay, and another thing, remember to use the verb in the base form. Base form means the form that is the actual form of your verb, because using the base form you can create the other forms, like you can add as or es with your verb base form so that it agrees with the third person singular subject. You can use the ing suffix after the base form so that you can create other continuous tenses like present continuous or present perfect or some other continuous tenses. You can apply the ed or any type of suffix that we use to produce the past form, but remember to use the main form of the verb after do, does or do not, does not. So this form is known as the base form of the verb. Okay, so you cannot use es with the verb catch. It cannot be catches because we have already used does not, so it should be catch. Secondly, should you purbo dike othe na, so it's hilarious types of sentence, so it can never be happen. So whenever you are writing the sentence, this should go with present indefinite tense, where the sentence goes like the sun does not rise in the west. So again, does not because of the third person singular subject, the sun, and the verb rise took its base form. Okay, then number 3, অমনোযোগী ছাত্ররা ভালো ফলাফল করে না. So it happens as usually, commonly or generally these things happens. So universally accepted or universally practiced expression often goes with present indefinite tense. So the inattentive students do not make a good result. Okay, so inattentive students, the noun students is a plural noun, so whenever you are using the plural noun you need to use do not in place of does not. Okay, so this is the way how you can use do or does with the not form in your present indefinite sentences. Now let's talk about this format be plus not. So look at the sentence pattern. তার স্বাস্থ্যের অবস্থা যথার্থ নয়, her health condition is not perfect, so just use to be verb and after that apply the negative word not, and as usually you can continue your sentence. Okay, so the pattern is not so difficult, just remember to use the correct be verb that agrees with your subject. Like for I we use am, for you we use are, for any types of plural we also use are, but in case of third person singular subjects we use be verb is. Okay, so this is the technique. And the final one, loktir gari nei, so it will be loktir gari nei, so it indicates that he does not possess anything or the car which might be there some couple of days back, but right now the car is not with him. So how can you write this type of sentences? You can use the have verbs, have, has. Again, whenever we are talking about any third person singular subject, we need to use
the has form. But whenever we are talking about plural or first second person, we need to use the have form. So the man has no curb. So you can write like this, the man has no curb. Now the confusion is where to use no and when to use not. The simple trick is you can use no as like an adjective and directly you can use a noun after the word no. But not is not an adjective, it's an adverb. So whenever you are using not and before the noun you need to use a determiner like a and the, then many, few, some. So 1, 2, 3 numerals. So determiner and then noun. So the trick is so simple. No plus direct nouns, not plus determiner plus nouns. So this is the way how you can write correct English. So I hope this video will help you a lot. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye and have a nice day.